Hey everybody, welcome to Heidi's Garage. Behind me we have our 2019 Duramax. It doesn't even have 60,000 miles on it yet. So we got this winter. And it's got injector number 4, connector failure of some sort. I'm going to show you what it sounds like when this happens. And I'll show you the codes that we're going to pull from it. But You'll know, you're definitely not going to miss it when this happens. So we're going to figure out if it's a connector or if it's the injector that's wrong with it. And try to fix the issue. It's a common thing on these for some reason. They like to fail. Sometimes the connectors fail, sometimes the connector and injector fails. Sometimes just the injector fails, even though that's a little bit more not as likely. But we're going to dig into it. We're going to find injector number 4. We're going to check the connector. We're going to check and see if we're getting voltage to it from the ECM. And since it did that, now we got to force a regen on it and do all sorts of dumb things because of the emissions, which is lovely on these trucks. Not really, a pain in the butt. Anyhow, we're going to start digging into it. I'm going to show you the codes, obviously, like I said before, and the sound, and we'll see if we can get it fixed. Alright, we're in the truck. We're going to just turn the key on. See what goes through. Yes, we know the hood's open, and we have a bunch of emission system things, the owner's manual. Sit there and beep at us. 100 doesn't know what to do. 129 miles until 65-mile speed limit. And we have obviously the old low coolant sensor thing on this thing that's bad. But we're gonna look at our CTS3. Keep scrolling through these warnings. And we're going to see what's wrong with it. So we have the constant annoying dinging because, yes, it's a Chevy. Anyhow, we're going to go into our diagnostics here on the CTS3. We're going to see what it brings up for code-wise. Trouble codes. So we got 2. Let's do the first one. Cylinder 4 injection timing is off. And then let's see what this one is. Misfire. So we're not getting in connection with cylinder 4 injector. We're going to start it up now and you can see what it sounds like. Shaking a lot. I'll jump out and look at the engine real quick. You can tell it obviously has a miss. I bet it's shaking. I bet it's shaking the whole truck. You can definitely feel it, especially when the RPMs come up and down. So we're going to go and we're going to figure out where injector 4 is. I think it's on this side. Most likely spot on the driver's side underneath all these covers in here. So we're going to start pulling them off and see if we can find it. Alright, so to get to injector number 4, we got to take this plastic cover off down here. And it comes along and it covers all the injector wires and stuff. So we got to take, I think, this pipe off. It's just got, I don't know, like a bunch of rubber. So I'm going to take it off up here. Hopefully just pull it off, pull to the side. Then there's 2, I think there's a bolt and a nut. I hope I can get them off. And get it to slide around enough that I can get to it. And we'll check the connector and see if it's bad. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take this off first and see what room that gets us. Alright, so we got this pipe that was connected here. This looks like maybe hot side intercooler. So I'll fill it with nastiness. We got this pulled to the side with a bungee cord. So I'll open up the room that we can get to the bolt and the nut down here. So we're going to go and take that off. and I'll take this whole plastic cover off. So that's what we're going to do next. So I decided for the other bolt, it's going to be easier to just take this out. I know it's a pain in the butt to take these out, but it's going to be easier to take this out than to try to fish it from the top, because there's just no way we're going to get it. So we're going to take the like 7 billion screws that they have in this thing out, and then pull the wheel well liner out. Then we can access it, and then we can get to everything. So that's what we're going to do next. Alright, so after you get that cover off, you can see the injectors here, that red clip. So all I did was unplug it and put some dielectric grease in it. We're going to go test it and see if it did anything. It's running okay right now, so we're going to go see what it did. But you need to get to your injectors, that's the best way to do it. Open it up from the wheel well.